Thank you very much, colleagues. Before I go any further, and I will acknowledge all the VIPs present here today, I just want to say, isn't it great to be a South African? Isn't it great after a day like this to be a South African? You know, so many people are so pessimistic about the future, and every day I just become more and more optimistic. The more you're involved, the more you do, the more you give, the more you contribute, the more you meet South Africans across the entire spectrum who are doing exactly the same and who are building a future trench by trench, block by block, ready mix by ready mix, to make absolutely sure that we get there. And there are more people contributing than detracting. Unfortunately, there are more politicians detracting than contributing, but thank goodness for you, because you are the real South Africans who are adding the kind of value that you do. But when I say it's great to be a South African, I look up there and I see those two flags flapping in this wind on this lovely summer's day in autumn. And I think that the one thing greater than being a South African is being a South African in partnership with another caring nation. Yes. And I want to say the Irish have been quite unbelievable. If you read about their history, it was not long ago that the entire world used Ireland and the Irish as a stereotype for not being able to get things done and not being able to get things right. That was the racism that you used about the Irish. So it was an Irish joke. And everyone knows about the Irish jokes. And the nicest thing about the Irish jokes was that the Irish laughed about them more than anybody else. You just have to read Angela's Ashes, which is a quite extraordinary book to understand where Ireland has come from, to see what organisation, discipline, commitment can do to a country. And they were deeply divided as well, across different lines from what divides us, but they are a role model to us. And I think what we need to do is look at the models that have worked and work together, as those two flags symbolize, to make things work here as well. And the Mellon initiative with Hugh and with Tom and with Paddy and with all the names that are not Irish jokes but real Irish contributions are absolutely magnificent, and all the South Africans that have joined in with them, such as Mr. Moore, I'm pronouncing it the German way, and well, I'll just call them Arnie and Hannes and William and Toby and Alan and all of you. Thank you very, very much. I was invited to come and do a build, and I must say they gave me a taste of everything, including trying to hold the spirit level, which I don't think I got right for an entire morning. And I painted and I tried to lay bricks, and I think I was more of a loss than a benefit. You must learn what loss means. But I left that day with a bittersweet feeling. And I thought to myself, how are we going to get to the point where South Africans take responsibility with partners to ensure that we build as many houses as we need to? Because we have a backlog in Cape Town of 460,000 units. And that backlog, because of urbanization, grows by 16,000 units a year. And we in the city have doubled the rate of providing housing opportunities to 7,000 a year, but you don't have to be a mathematician to work out that you're still going backwards. And the Mellon Township initiative to build houses has, I think, produced since 2002 at least 6,000 houses, which it is more blessed to give than to receive. And we in South Africa are more blessed than anybody else, because we have the prospect of together being the path breakers for the entire world in building a sustainable democracy out of diverse elements like our own, with extremes of wealth and poverty, an end that hasn't been achieved before, but that we, with the spirit and with this commitment and with our talents and skills and with our faith, can achieve together. But having all the challenges that could be concentrated in one space, we've also got all the resources. Fantastic people, brilliant weather, goodwill from around the world, a grand constitution, and a growing understanding that what binds us together is much greater than what divides us. These days bring that home to us more than anything else. The love of this country and what it has meant to each one of us, the faith in the future, and the contribution that we all have to make. Thank you for being the catalyst, and thank you for a great day.